Hey. How's it going?
Who, me?
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
you.
fine. Just waiting for the next one to start here.
All right. Same here. Got about a minute and a half before this next game begins.
I don't really know too much about all of the Turbo Time players. I know there's at least one Steb from Hard as Foam on there, and Garcia we've seen on the stream as well. But I have to admit, I've lost track in some cases of which other teams some of these folks are playing on.
Yeah, and I see that Sailor Scouts is mostly part of that other team we had earlier come on, the ones with all the cool jerseys.
Yeah, the men on Sailor Scouts were on Sachet Away earlier. That would be Joshua Walsh, Andrew Reano, Twan Nguyen, and Daryl Lopez. They are joined by Regan Ero, or Erout. Not totally sure how to say her last name. Apologies for getting that wrong on one of those tries at least. But from BC, and Jenna Flanagan, who I believe is out of Ottawa.
Let's go, ladies, is what was just yelled in case no one heard that. It threw me off because he came right in front of me to do that. Slide up at the front with the baseball throw straight onto Van Stub. Ah. The Baron over at the left side of Turbo Time.
Something being talked about here. Now they're getting back underway.
Yeah, that's what the whistle was for. They're like, what's up? We got
Who's whistling?
I heard a whistle. I don't know who it was, but it was one of the refs. They got whistle machines. Turbo Time pushing back the team. It is their throw. Scaring them back.
In Dodgeball Toronto, they've got those whistles that you just kind of squeeze in order to get the sound, so
that's
perhaps
right.
a bit more COVID friendly.
I saw that in the Ontario provincials when I was there. It was. I liked it. It was very nice. Right over the shoulder of number 5 of Turbo Time.
Got a shot toward Rayano there. Skipping out of the way a little bit.
That would be Subido, number 5.
Shot from Walsh. Going toward the corner, but blocked.
It's Turbo Time's turn as they come up to the line. Fakes galore. Shot straight from Solberg over on the left side of the court from our angle as they once again push him back.
Solberg, who'd done very well in several stretches for Hard as Foam. And now facing off in the co-ed division with these Sailor Scouts. A motif that's been used by several of these players for several years now.
Was he not one of Team Canada potentials? I can't remember.
Solberg?
Yeah.
I don't remember it, but hey, could be.
It might have been the COVID season then. I don't know. I don't remember. Subido with the dodge. Flip dodge to the back.
See that windmill from Rihanna splitting through members of the team, and I think that's Flanagan providing cover for her teammates.
Sailor.
Scouts back up to the line.
Hit out.
Find one.
Yeah, Jackie Alano is now out. However, Valentina on the left side of their court there, still alive and throwing fakes nonstop to the right side of Sailor Scouts. As it's Sailor Scouts' turn. Shot straight down the middle. Coming back.
It's a bit of a patient game now from both teams.
Yeah, which is strange since it's still tied 0-0. Oh, Valentina waiting for that shot all day long.
And we get that catch on the cross court, and now it's a 2-on-5 situation. Riano and Flanagan still in it for the Scouts, facing down 5 members of Turbo Time.
Scouts coming up, missing their shots. Solberg trying to get back fast enough. She stopped. Oh. Taken out, I think, by
Flanagan stuck up there in a no-win situation kind of after a bit. Yeah. Trying to put on the pressure. Got to play a little bit aggressive, I think, to make the most of it. Riano now threatening that windmill. Also a very good catcher, so could see it drop and look for a catch, but opts to go high.
Oh, what a block. That was with authority right there. Falling back. Since it's Turbo Time's turn to throw. Ooh.
Got going low behind some of those.
Von
Relying on that windmill.
Von Stepp blocking into Subido. They giggle about it for a bit. Co-ed is not all serious all the time. It's all fun. Fun and games till someone gets hurt. Rest in peace, Bill Fisher.
So that windmill getting away a little high. And that one, though, finding its mark. Riano's windmill is often what he'll use in these situations. It is deceptive enough that it very rarely gets caught, at least from what I've seen.
Well, from what I've seen all tournament, really. It's his catches and his windmill throws that basically makes the player.
As well as his upbeat attitude.
Oh, I've seen a lot of that. That's always good to have on a team. It's his throw, though. Coming up to halfway up the line, the court, and he was hit. He was hit by Valentina.
Putting that hand up to say you got me. So it took a bit of time, but Turbo Time puts it up on the board first.
Almost more than halfway through the first half, and it's going to be a 4-point game by the end of this. At this point, if not 3. I just realized in the chat who was talking about the color being wonky on the TV. Thanks, Matt. He was my former boss when I was on the Manitoba board. I just realized why he said my name afterwards. I was thrown off by that.
Well, so far, so good.
Scouts' turn to throw.
The Scouts are looking at just the left side there.
Yeah. Blocked by Willier. Wasn't sure at first, but it was a pretty authoritative block. Scouts' turn to throw again. Oh, the faking windmill right in the center there.
I don't actually know if Lopez has a windmill during matches. I think there are quite a few players who will threaten it and probably won't let it go. Not on purpose, anyway.
Right.
Hero on the far side, left, making a little bit of extra space for the Scouts.
I just realized I was using the wrong name for a player this whole time. I was using a female name for Valence. Oops, my bad.
I don't think actually there's a Valence registered on this team.
There isn't.
Like on Turbo Time.
There isn't, but still. It's the guy with the Valence on the back of the thing. It's that one, he just took the hardest foam jersey.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Plan being called out by Riano.
Jew with quite the, I thought it was a block. Guess it was a dirty block, as much as I hate to use that term.
I mean, you don't have to. You can just call it a hit.
It's just automatic. I'm sorry. It's just using, it's like using the word shagger. Ball retriever, right? It's just automatic sometimes. And then you look awkward by correcting yourself.
Lopez doing a good job of drawing those in.
Turbo time in the same situation they were in last round. And they still won that last round too. Oh, stepping out. Last player left. It's Jackie Alano. Coming up to the line.
That's going to be tough against this many Sailor Scouts.
Yeah,
but
fakes all around, and both shots ended up connecting. Tied 1-1.
Right idea by Alano, though. Again, looking for that catch, bring back some help against overwhelming numbers on the other side. But unable to squeeze those as they came in. But hey, that wasn't that far off from a nice little double catch, so.
Yeah. Sailor Scouts opting not to throw after that. Hit right in the head, Solberg did, to opponent on other side. Sailor Scouts turned to throw.
Tuan Nguyen hit out there after the shot up high.
Is he the guy that did commentating with you back in provincials?
Nope.
Okay.
That's a different person with the last name Nguyen.
Oh, okay. Thank you. There's a lot of Nguyens around. I get mixed up with all of them. Sailor Scouts up to the line. Ooh. What an authoritative throw from Von Steb. And now it's time for sudden death.
Yeah, we're seeing a little flurry there right at the end as sudden death comes up, as often we do. It looks like it's 4-on-4 going into this one, where again, no blocking will be allowed.
You're welcome for remembering you, Matt. You were my favorite president that I worked under. In fact, you're the only president I worked under, so you have that. Scouts up to the line, missing all their shots. Oh, they connected with one. Still Scouts' turn. There's a little bit of a fire going on at Mr. Terry Thrasher's house.
To be clear, there's no fire here. There's just a truck somewhere outside.
Okay, good. You left your burner on after the break. Scouts' turn to throw. More players coming up. Turbo Time decided to throw instead, giving more balls to Sailor Scouts. Not in a great position they're in right now. Von Stepp tried to go for the catch, missed by a little bit, holding his back. In a long tournament like this, if you haven't played for a long time, you're going to have a not fun time by the time Monday hits.
Lopez for Sailor Scouts playing that role of drawing in the attention from the other team, is playing high with that last ball pretty often. Those shots coming in at very different times from the Turbo Time players.
Sailor Scouts coming up. Windmill from left, as well as a regular shot from the left guard. Missing Jew.
On the left side, I believe Flanagan can throw those windmills as well, but has a very strong overhand as well.
Yeah. Scouts coming up.
Talk things over.
Ooh. Alano connecting with her target. As Scouts still have to do something here. Or not. They ought to do something. Flanagan? Thought she dodged.
Yeah, tried to sidestep that, but not quite able to. So nice hit. Turbo Time evening this player count again.
Ooh. Ah. Missed shot. However, that's it. That's a score for Sailor Scouts. with 7 minutes left in the entire.
Yeah,
that wasn't
was
sudden death, was?
That was sudden death indeed.
Oh my goodness! I thought for a second I just didn't change the period count. Whoa, interesting. No wonder there was no blocking that entire time. And now we're off to the second half, which technically is actually the second quarter, but who's really counting?
It's not the second quarter yet. Wait, I mean, it's beyond the second
I'm
quarter.
a minute 30. Oh, yeah. Last quarter. Fourth quarter. It's almost the end of the third quarter. Team's coming up to the line. Oh, turbo time going with the attempt.
Yeah,
Solberg.
Got Lopez. Yeah, no call from the refs there.
No.
So.
Not 100% sure how that went down. Scout's turn. Windmills fakes from the left. Sorry, my left. Team's right. Ended up being a pretty straight shot.
Bit of pressure from the players on turbo time as they back up. Now they kind of yield the ground to the Scouts.
Ooh. Left guard, power guard over here, really connecting with his shot. He's not on the roster, so I'm not 100% sure. Not everybody is on any roster, really. Ball's up. Alano tried to go for that, but it was too far out behind her.
It looks like maybe Rihanna hurt as he goes off. Holding that calf or knee area.
This has been quite an interesting cursed court, if you know what I mean, over here. As we stop for a little bit. Rael Wilmot on his knee. Referee Rael Wilmot signifying stopped moment, but let's continue on.
Since the player is safely off the court, I think they are continuing here. We'll provide an update if we get one.
Brandon Willier. Talking about his distaste for that moment in time right then and there. Basically, within earshot of myself.
And so Sailor Scouts getting one more point. And given the pace of this one, I think Turbo Time's going to need to live up to their name if they're going to want to force a tie here. Still 4 minutes left, though.
Yeah, there's a lot of time. I mean, we saw Hard as Foam catch up earlier today. With most of these players being part of that team.
And with no ball retrievers, it's going to be tough to get to that one.
Yeah, well, we got
there she goes.
Sabito deciding to do his job off court. Von Step with the fakes on the left. Dodging. Willier down the middle. Playing power. Nope, just kidding. Ball passed over to Von Steb on the left. All balls dodged. Solberg looking behind him. He wants that. Does not want to get hit in the face in the process. Turbo time coming up.
Hero out on the far right side. And Walsh still in it as well. But looks like that ball he blocked right into a teammate.
Yeah. He tried it. He attempted to dodge. Not fast enough. Ooh. Von Steb jumping over. Hitting his opponent there in the fingers. That is not a fun place to get hit. Especially at that angle. Von Steb just wants to end it. And he does. Turbo Time might actually catch up in this. At this point.
Yeah, they're in a good position now, only down one, and that was a very strong point from their side. So obviously if they can keep that up, they're going to be in a great position to try and take this match.
Yeah. Oh. Which player was injured earlier?
Was Rihanna, who
is sitting on the court?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
Looking for catches, perhaps.
Double hit. Blocking to himself as well as his teammate.
Riano able to play, I guess, but looking pretty ginger out there. You see a nice catch as Sailor Scouts getting kind of wrecked a little bit now. Turbo Time's got the full 6 again.
Yeah. Turbo Time's turn to still throw due to the amount of players on the court, and the ball's in hand. As he goes, hits their opponent right in the shoes.
If you want to be a little bit ruthless here, you just leave the injured player for last.
And yeah, well, that's probably what they're going to end up doing. However, it doesn't... Willier.
Riano not able to find that one. Just one left. I think that's Erote on the far side. Hit. Turbo Time managing to take that one and getting the draw. At least so far. There's still going to be sudden death, so
that's true.
I think we'll have an actual winner here.
You know, my favorite thing about these tournaments is getting corrected for names. I'm learning. When anyone corrects me, I'm never going to say the wrong one again, except for Stibler.
Yeah, it's hard to know everything just from reading it. It's not like, unfortunately, we have like pronunciation guides.
That's true. Wow.
Best guess sometimes.
Maybe that's Megan McCaffrey's next project. Oops.
Von Stabby hit out there on the left side. It's very close to Von Stabby, which would be like some kind of Halloween costume.
I'm still going to call him the Baron. He's the Baron to me.
Good shots finding Von Newen over there.
Solberg pushing up to the front, pushing the rest of the Sailors back. As he takes out his target.
Yeah, so edge right now for Turbo Time. Riano coming close.
All my stuff getting hit on my table. Another case of leaving the injured player possibly last. Alano tried to go for that catch, could not make it. Fortunately, she didn't get hit too.
Yeah, so that's a 2-on-2 now. Riano attacked, just missing.
Solberg and Alano, last one's left for Turbo Time. It's a tie game, which, by the way, is in sudden death right now.
Go across into the middle. That one bouncing before it hit Riano. That last one missing entirely.
Solberg just wants to end it.
Still showing a lot of energy is Solberg.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
For how long of a day tonight is going to be, he'll be showing it tomorrow, possibly.
Wow, Scouts coming out with that one. 2 quick hits at the end. Coming in clutch to take this one 4-3 in sudden death.
Yeah, it's an interesting end to a very fun match, especially since the first round lasted well over 8 minutes. 6 minutes.
And it looks like Riano's moving a little bit better out there, which is good because his team is going to be playing again on this court in